Is going to be our talent for the day. Let's give her a round of applause, hype her up a little bit. She's got to get warm before she gets on this cold water. So a little bit about our company. We've been building boards since 2010. So it's been 14 years now that we've been leading the market in the motorized surfboard space. We have gone through a number of different changes over the years, but one thing's always stayed the same, and that is that the board is 100% constructed of carbon fiber. So Rihanna can just pick the board up with her two hands. Our board is one of the lightest on the market. So you can see, easy to pick up, easy to carry. She's just going to drop it down here and then pick up the battery, drop it into place. It's super easy to get out in the water nice and quick. A couple of things that are really unique to this board that separate us from some of the other electric boards on the market. Built into the battery, we have a lot of special technology and features, all centered around safety. So it's really easy to just drop the board into place. We have a quick connector there. And the battery has regulators for temperature, for humidity, so that we know what's happening inside the battery, and if there is any issue, that you're aware of it. So in order to get it going, we got a little key on our wrist. Rihanna's got one. I have a red one on my wrist here. That is the key to the board. All she has to do is put the key into the handle, and the board's going to turn on. It gives us a funny little noise just to let you know that that it's on. And then all she has to do is put that key back in, and when she's ready to go, just squeeze the trigger. And what she's going to demonstrate for us here is a dock start. So typically when the water's nice and cold like this, when we ride early in the season and later into the fall, we want to try to avoid getting into the water if we can. You don't want to freeze, you want to be riding as long as possible. So she's going to show us here how she's going to get started. Both of her feet are in the straps. So this way she's able to control the board really, really well. If she needs to eject out of those straps, she can very easily. And she's just going to fire it up and just take right off. Ready? So you can just hear that little hum of the engine. This board is super powerful. It'll reach speeds up to 50 kilometers an hour. So it does make a little bit of a hum there while she's riding, but she can also go super, super slow on it as well. So you're fully in control. You'll see a second set of bindings on there as well. So it's set up so that goofy riders like Rihanna or a regular rider like me can just drop the board into the water and just go ride. You don't have to worry about switching the bindings around or anything like that. When you see her come by, you might catch a glimpse of a little green light flashing on the board. So that little green light is indicating the battery. So she knows when she looks down, she can see that, hey, I'm on green. That means I've got 75 to 100% power still, so there's a lot of juice to go. We're looking at somewhere between a 45-minute to an hour run time. Someone like me and Rihanna, who are racers, we ride aggressively, we ride fast because we've been riding for a long time. We're going to get a little bit less time because of how much we're pushing the board. Beginner riders will get closer to an hour because they're not going to be riding as aggressively and as quickly. Sure, you want to show us? So to get on the board, typically you'd be starting with deep water. When you fall off, you're basically laying down on it. So you're basically like on a traditional surfboard. You're just hanging out, bodyboarding. You can cruise around like this all day long if you want to. You can kick your feet into the water and use them like rudders. That'll help you turn. But obviously we want to surf it, so you can pull yourself up to your knees, you can ride it like a kneeboard, and then just stand on it. You're basically going from this position, inserting your feet into the bindings, and then committing to standing up. We've got another couple cool features on this board. We have a turbo booster, so it's built into the trigger. So basically, as you're riding, you can squeeze that trigger just a little bit harder, and it works like NOS does in a car for you Fast and Furious fans out there. You basically get an extra turbo boost, and it'll last for about 10-15 seconds. And then it limits how much you're going to be able to use that so that you're not going to use the battery quicker. It obviously does take a little bit more power to give you that extra boost, but that's what's going to get you up into those high speeds, 50 plus kilometers an hour on the water. Yeah, some donuts. Give it up for Rihanna, guys. So Rihanna is not just a demo rider, she's also a racer. We compete on an international circuit called the JETSURF World Cup. So this is basically an international competition that our company has been at the forefront of the racing scene for the last 10 years or so. The next race that we're heading to is in Dubai in April. And we're always looking for racers, so if you guys want to experience something new, you want to join Team Canada and come compete on the world stage, we'd love for you guys to get a jet board, come join us. Welcome to the JETSURF family, and we're going to China in Chengdu in 2025 for the World Games. This is the new biggest announcement that we're really excited about, is that it's the first time that a motorized sport is going to be featured in the games. So look out for that to be coming in 2025, and then another 4 years when the next World Games will be happening, we'll be there. And we'll be competing both on the electric version that Rihanna's riding, and also on a gas version that we sell as well. So it's going to be running on biofuel. Our company has been really pushing the production and the development of our fuel-injected surfboards so that we can ride anywhere and everywhere, and we can do it without hurting the environment. We can do it in a sustainable way, and we can have fun. Want to rip around one more time? Give us a little bit more, a couple more donuts. You guys want more donuts? Yeah, everybody likes donuts. Tim Hortons. Donuts in cars, donuts on JETSURFs, they're all good. They're hitting some high speeds on that straightaway. You can see how maneuverable this board is. It's really thanks to the carbon fiber hull and the lightweight design that allows this board to just be so agile, carving around these obstacles that Rihanna has here, the rails, the kickers. Yeah. If you guys have questions, if you want to come chat with us, we'd love to tell you all about our racing, about the boards. We have a new product this year called the Ski. So it's basically the lightest stand-up jet ski in the world. It's a JETSURF with handlebars that is removable. And if you guys come right down here through the entrance where you see the flag, our booth is right there. We'd be happy to chat with you guys. So come on down and ask us your questions. We'd love to chat. Rihanna's going to wrap it up here, and then we're going to hand it off to the Taiga guys who are going to rip around here on the Orca and show us. Awesome. Give it up one more time for Rihanna, guys. Show her some love. And a textbook dock finish so she can stay dry.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. You're gonna have to give me a little bit of a break this afternoon. I'm by myself. I'm over here on the craft. So I'll be doing both a demo ride and a little training on how this thing works with everyone. My name is Anthony. I work for a company called Tiger Motors. We make electric personal watercrafts and electric snowmobiles. We're based out of Montreal, so we're probably Canadian-made product. And today I'm going to talk about this bad boy right here. What I'm sitting on is called the Orca Performance. 120 horsepower, fully electric personal watercraft. That's a bit of a mouthful. What it means is it's really fast and really fun. It doesn't smell like anything. It doesn't sound like anything, and it's really fast. You can hear me idling right now, so at low speeds you're not going to hear anything but the water sloshing behind me. We'll go a little bit faster later when I don't have a microphone in my hand. So before anything else, this thing is a little bit of a big computer. It's got multiple drive modes to tell your riding style. The first one's called range mode, so it'll limit the speed, acceleration, and torque of the vehicle. Then if you're a little bit more adventurer, you can go in sport mode. That's more of your everyday drive mode. And then for the wild ones out there, our third drive mode is called wild mode. That's when you get the full 120 kilowatts of power, 160 horsepower that this thing can offer. Now, like I said, it's fully electric. So to charge them, we use the same charging infrastructure as electric cars. Right here in front of me, where you normally have a gas tank, you have a J1772 CCS1 combo board. On level 1, it's an overnight charge. On level 2, it's a 3 to 4 hour charge. And on DC fast charging, it's 45 minutes for 80% of your battery. The total range is about 2 hours of ride time. Now obviously that's dependent on your riding style and the water conditions. If you ride faster, it's going to go a little shorter ride, and if you ride slower, then you'll go for longer. Now the retail price on a watercraft like this starts at $25,000. It's a little bit more expensive than a gas alternative, but you have to keep in mind that you don't pay for gas anymore, you don't pay for winterization, and there's no maintenance on these things. No oil, obviously no gas, no spark plugs, no engine rebuild, none of that stuff. Now, like I said, we're proudly Canadian. These things are made in Montreal alongside with our other personal watercraft model and our electric snowmobiles. Today at the show, we're at booth 136. So please come and see us, check these things out. We have every single model there, including the snowmobile. Now, I'll be around here to my left for a few minutes. If you have any questions and want to see the craft, please come see me and have a chat. I'll be happy to answer all of your questions. And please enjoy your night.
Hey Andy, give them what they want.
I've tried it 3 times.
All right, thanks, Andy. Thanks for all the electric vehicles on the lake today.
Excuse me.
Yeah, yeah.
So I put it on YouTube.
Cool.
So what name should I put it? So that we can
Let's see if they're ready to
Our
run
name is
early or...
JETSURF. Yeah, JETSURF is the product, and then Toronto, we're the Canadian owners. We're JETSURF Canada, but we're just changing over our name, but JETSURF Toronto.
Oh, I would know. You can go over there and talk to Andy.
Yeah.
He'd be able to tell you.
Oh, of course, yeah.
No problem. Oh, not till 5:30.
Awesome, yeah, JETSURF. Great.
No, those are, yeah, still another demo of the...
Excellent Explorer.
Oh, at 5:30.
Excellent Explorer. My hands are freezing. I'm going to shake your hand. They're all... Yeah, excellent Explorer. I will check this out. Yeah, okay. Okay.
No problem.
Okay, great. I'm looking forward to it. All right, thank you. Take care. Enjoy the show.